I believe that the single most powerful movement to remove the influence of corporate money from politics is the nonpartisan political integrity project, the movement of which I have endeavored to spread in central Washington. In only a few days, we have gathered 75 signatures supporting this movement and encouraging 4th District candidates to take the political integrity pledge. The pledge asks candidates to make 4 straightforward commitments. First, reject corporate PAC money so that representatives answer to voters instead of corporations. Second, eliminate personal financial conflicts of interest by divesting individual investment assets. Third, support stronger restrictions on lobbying after leaving Congress. Fourth, support a constitutional amendment addressing the effects of the Citizens United decision on campaign finance. This country, I believe, is facing a crisis. The organization Open Secrets calculated that based on information available through the FEC, a total of $2.7 billion was spent in the 2023-2024 election cycle, and that amount is unlikely to be smaller this cycle. This is more than a national crisis, however, because this crisis is also local. Even before the primary election in this race, frontrunner Amanda McKinney has already received $500,000 in support from an AI super PAC. That's why I'm formally thanking John Dureski for taking the political integrity pledge. Regardless of party affiliation or ideology, that commitment deserves acknowledgement. Yes, this crisis is both national and local, but I believe that in 2 ways the solution to this crisis is also local. In its simplest, most practical form, the electorate here in central Washington can choose to support candidates who have taken the political integrity pledge and encourage others to do the same. That Dureski is the only candidate to take the political integrity pledge reveals the more profound solution to our crisis. For democratic elections are not only about which candidates we do vote for, not only about which candidates we do not vote for, but also about the candidates that we craft. This is our audacious goal today, to convince other candidates to take the political integrity pledge. I believe that our communities deserve representatives who reflect the honesty and integrity of the people they serve. That's why I'd like to thank John Dureski for taking the political integrity pledge, and why I'd like to invite the following candidates to take the pledge as well, and change their practices. Amanda McKinney, Jared Sessler, Matthew Banky, John Hughes, Elpidia Saavedra, Ken Vaz, Devin Poor, Fabian Valencia, Jacek Kobiesa. Throughout my entire life, I've lived under a government that isn't expected to make life better for its citizens. The status quo has become life getting harder, more depressing, more bitter, and worst of all, as a country, we've grown desensitized to it. It's like our country is having a heart attack and no one is doing CPR or calling 911. And in that moment of silence, you know that it has to be you. That you can't afford to wait for someone else to act. That you have to do what's right, even if you do it alone. Except we aren't alone. More than the 75 of us who have signed the petition, there are good people from across the district. We are farmers, teachers, doctors, firefighters, and business owners. We are the ones who expect the highest standards of ourselves. Here in Central Washington are some of the kindest, hardest working, most honorable people in the world. We deserve politicians who uphold the same standard. Thank you.
All right.